Kawaii.
With Twitch Prime, 2 whole years of good vibes. As always, it's time for my fun question of the month. Myself and a friend are making 2026 our year of trying. So in that vein, what is one game you're excited to try? What is one new game dev thing you want to try? And what is one new thing you want to do with the family which you haven't done before?
Oh.
Happy New Year, chat.
Well, Kawaii, first of all, what is the one game you're excited to try? This year, one of my most anticipated is probably the near fully VA'd Dark Heresy from, I am so excited to play a CRPG where, most of it's voice acted. And also, I just love Owlcat, so that's going to be great. Other big games I'm looking forward to this year, Emberville. My big game comes out this year. Pretty excited for that. The Crimson Desert game comes out, looks pretty cool. Actually, soon we have a game in 3 days called Star Rupture that looks interesting. We may check out Star Rupture. Solasta 2 is coming out this year. Clockwork, I don't think we're getting Clockwork Revolution this year, but that's huge. Yeah, there's some Neo 3 in February. That's another big one. Haunted Chocolatier. I don't think Haunted Chocolatier is coming out this year. Dude, I hate to say it, but Concerned Ape, he's moving very slow with that. And he actually just announced that he wants to do another Stardew patch. I would not hold your breath for Haunted Chocolatier. I think there are some hints that he's a bit blocked on that project. So I would not hold your breath. Control 2 and RE9 both look great. Yeah. So lots of good stuff. We may get the new Witcher 3 DLC, like chat's saying. That could be really cool. Fate Keeper looks amazing. Yep, Fate Keeper looks great. Oh, Leviathan Sub says, Concerned Ape is actually not involved in the Stardew patches.
Nani?
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought he was the leader of that stuff. Interesting. The new Gothic is coming out this year. That's going to be, oh man, that's probably one of my most anticipated games right now. Yeah, that one's big.
I'm sorry, Wanderer.
Anyway, we'll talk more about that
later.
But
you cannot rest here.
007?
Not yet. I sense my brother's soul within you. The pull of his destiny is stronger than any of our desires.
I have this really, oh my God, it's Arthur. I have this really weird feeling in the back of my mind that the 007 game is just going to feel like a less fun Hitman. And I know that sounds terrible. I really hope that's not right. But all the stuff I've seen from 007, I just go I think I'd rather play Hitman. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see though. We'll see. As he says, I'm going to pass on Gothic. Oh, you don't like good games? That makes sense. Okay, you're Arthur's sister?
I am. Well, his half-sister.
Oh.
A very important distinction at court. To Arthur, though, I was always just sister. The one he liked, not only loved. I stood by his side, listened to him,
Mark
and
tonight, Mark.
Spoke my mind when he needed it. And when the visions came, I was the only one who understood they weren't just madness. My poor brother. I couldn't bear to see him suffer. There was little I wouldn't do if it meant I could help him.
What visions are you talking about?
They came with the plague. The land was ravaged by sickness. And Arthur's mind was plagued by waking nightmares. He heard a voice, clear as any other, calling to him, relentlessly, day and night, begging him to return to Avalon. Oh, but how does one return to a place they have never seen before? He'd come to me in the dead of night, afraid he was going mad. But I knew better. I heard it too, though faintly. To me, they were merely echoes of a distant despair.
When did people start announcing games for 3 years in the future? Embarcated TV, you have to remember, game announcements are not always for us. And it's very important to keep that in mind. If a game announcement happens, that can be angled towards investors. That can be angled towards people already on the project that are wanting to publicize it or have other PR associated with it. It can be to find more people to work on it. A lot of times when you announce a project, that generates a whole bunch of interest, and then that makes hiring a lot easier for the company because they know the company's working on a hot new project. So there's lots of reasons that projects are announced early, and it's not always, in fact, a lot of times it's not for our benefit, the consumer, at all. Yeah. And did you manage to help your brother?
In a way, I think I did, but even now I'm not sure. I followed the visions, though most of the court thought I'd lost my mind, or that I'd secretly caught the Red Death and it had taken over my senses. Sir Estor was one of the very few who believed me, and the only one brave enough to join me on my pilgrimage to a plague-ridden land. The visions showed me a place of beginnings, bathed in creeping scarlet. So, that's where we went.
It was bathed in creeping scarlet and smelled of rot? Did it? What did you find?
The bleeding heart of the plague. With every step, the voice grew louder. And when I finally saw it, it felt as though it was beating inside my own chest. Each heartbeat was like a knife twisting. A festering wound
so it's a
that could never
physical
heal.
thing.
That's when I understood. The homelands are lost, and Avalon is truly our only salvation.
Damn. Can you tell me more about the bleeding heart of the plague?
There was something almost human about it, and yet it was so terribly alien. It was like staring at your own reflection in a distorted mirror. Everything seemed familiar, yet profoundly wrong. I've had centuries to reflect on it, and I think I've almost uncovered the truth. A truth that's both simple and devastating. The heart is a grief made manifest. The sorrow of a mother who lost her child.
So the heart, the grief, and the plague are interlinked with each other?
Undoubtedly, yes. These are three aspects that could not exist without one another. There was a heart, struck by immense grief. That grief gave birth to a force as untamable, as relentless as the plague. I believe that there's no cure for such matters, except time. And time is a luxury only we humans have.
Is anything to be done about it?
I don't know. I thought leading Arthur to Avalon would keep us safe. But then it followed us here,
Yeah,
too.
the one.
I'm not sure there's anything we can do to cure a bleeding heart. For
Oh,
a being
no.
that exists outside of time, with only a rudimentary grasp of mortality, there's no such thing as an end. I doubt she wants everyone else to suffer with her. She just doesn't know how to stop.
Agamir in the chat that will not be named says, I don't know how to feel about 007 after I saw this headline. IO Interactive says, quote, old school Bond would be, quote, tone deaf today. As 007 First Light moves the character towards more, quote, modern values. That's a very big umbrella. Like, what is, quote, old school Bond? Does that just mean how he really likes ladies? How he's very, because I feel like that's the character? Are they changing the character? Like, I don't understand. Like, James Bond is gonna start, dude. And a character's gonna come out, it's gonna be like, did it do, and he's gonna be like, hey, y'all ready to shoot some guys? James Bond. So you're seeing the heart was why, so you're seeing the heart was why you're seeing? So you're saying the heart was why you left the homelands.
I saw that staying meant death for all of us. Nothing in the homelands could stop the plague. And the voice, it kept calling night and day, promising safety on Avalon's shores. Arthur once told me it sometimes felt familiar to him. though he could never say why.
Oh, you are seeing. I guess so, yeah.
Even then, he wasn't sure if he could trust it. But after I returned with Estor, he didn't hesitate anymore. We sailed for Avalon, and the voice led us straight to its shores.
Surely they're talking about how that Bond was an absolute ass. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean the recent, like, I haven't seen a lot of the recent movies, but I've definitely heard the recent movies are trending in different directions than the old school ones. So I wonder if they just mean that they're, like, basing him more on the recent movies instead of the early movies. Maybe that's all they mean. I don't know, that's a really loaded statement that they made. I'm really surprised they said that, actually, because, like, that could be interpreted in so many different not good ways. They should have been much clearer about what they meant by that. Are you a prisoner here?
You could say that.
Yeah, very loaded statement.
One way or another, every prophet becomes a captive to their followers. Some chains are just more visible than others. The Red Priests like to call me theirs. So, theirs I must remain.
How'd you end up becoming the prophet of the Red Church?
After we left the homelands, people started listening to me. Not just to my brother. It was terrifying, stepping out of his shadow. But I did my best to guide them. You see, no one becomes a prophet on their own. They're made by the people who need someone to follow. I became what they needed. Sometimes a guiding hand, other times a whip over their heads.
Okay. What should I do now?
Keep going. Take it from someone who has lived far too long. Some decisions are out of your hands. You just have to make the best of what's left. You'll do fine. You're in excellent company, after all. And Arthur, I'm sorry I can't stand by your side this time. But know you're always in my heart, brother. This is for both of you. May we all find peace at the end of this path.
Leave.
Please. Take care of
Oh,
my
it's a
brother.
magic set.
Now go.
Damn it.
There's nothing more for you here.
Of course. By the way, huge thank you to Saddless LX.
Suzunahara continues to have incredible patience and accessibility.
Yes, he does. Thank you so much for that, buddy. You were meant to die. The Red Death already claimed you once, and your fate was sealed in fever and ruin. Yet by chance, or perhaps something far worse, you were spared. Then you returned to the place where agony once held you in its grip, and as before, you left it changed. The lament breaks most, leaves them shattered, but you've learned to wield it for your own purpose. You have unlocked the Red Death skill tree. Yeah. Ooh. Hey, valuable casket. Summon Master Assassin. Love it. What is the Red Death skill tree? You'll see in just a second. Are we done here? I think we're done here. Great. Let's go do that one next. Cool. Here. Actually, we should probably start that main quest that I've been trying to for like a year and a half. Oh,
Careful
dude.
with that.
Mage run in this game is awesome. We may actually do one down the road again. The Mad Camelocian Mage. Okay. A lot of below max health stuff. They have so much below max health stuff in this game, but I don't know if they have anything that lets you actually get low health outside of just letting people get hit on you. Yeah, increases critical damage by 13% max health. What? What? Like that would never happen normally. I don't know. Whoa. It's a lot of health. Okay. Wait, where is the Red Death skill tree? I don't even remember how to access it. Do we have a quest for this still? We're going to talk to him, but... I have to campfire? Oh, skill trees. There it is. Okay. Red Death. Survival. Cannot lose more than 50% of your max health from a single hit. Prevents death once. Renews after resting by a fueled bonfire. Dr. Zins, thank you so much for giving away that beanie, dude. Thank you very much. Over here, we have combat. Losing 1% of max health grants a stack of Lament, which increases your damage. Killing an enemy grants Lament. Critical hits grant Lament. Start every fight with Lament. Dealing damage to an enemy has a chance to get Lament. Increase the delay before Lament starts to decline, and increase max Lament stats by 50. So just a whole lot of extra damage. Very nice. We will definitely be going into that.
Oh, hello there.
About Kai.
My sister. I didn't think I'd ever see her again. She was gone. I've always felt like I failed her. I was her older brother, and it was my responsibility to protect her. And yet, she ended up taking care of me. And she paid dearly for it.
How do you feel about Kai being a prophet of the Red Church?
I'm still not sure. Kai always stepped into whatever role was needed and made it fit her perfectly. Blind devotion was never something she sought, but if she thought it served a purpose, I know she wouldn't hesitate. I want to see her only as my beloved sister, but that was never all she was.
Kai's life back in the homelands didn't seem very happy.
A half-sibling is only halfway to being a bastard, even if acknowledged.
Damn.
Like Morgaine, Kai wasn't well respected at court. But unlike Morgaine, she never met disdain with more disdain. Just pity.
Hey, Sven.
The narrow-mindedness of others usually only saddened her.
You sound like you admire Kai.
I do. I always have. She always stayed calm, no matter what was thrown at her. I don't think I ever saw her hesitate. When she made a decision, she was certain. I miss her presence and her counsel. Maybe things would have turned out differently if she'd been by my side.
Damn. Your sisters seem very different from each other.
Morgaine was proud, and she wore that pride like spiky armor. She was also stubborn, never able to admit she was wrong. Kai was different. Softer, but not weak. Quietly unyielding, full of unwavering conviction. Sometimes I envied her for that. But most of the time, I was simply grateful.
Cool. All right, let's go talk to Denholm. Oh, we can also... Where's that soldier guy? I thought there was a path over here to him. Maybe not. Oh, no. We want to go to... Man, there's so many quests here to do. Love it. That was a lot of lore about the Red Death? Yes. It absolutely was. A lot of great lore.
Have some spare food, Cohh.
Hi. Have you had
You lied to me. Vrel told me you were harassing her.
What? I wasn't harassing her. I was just being friendly. I don't see what the big deal is. Besides, she should be grateful. I bet a savage like her doesn't get all that many compliments, especially not from men like me.
I have a book. Don't worry, your wife will get the one about midwifery.
What? What is this shit? What am I supposed to do with this?
You could read it and learn from it.
Did that Rita bitch put you up to this? A savage, teaching me morals. Don't make me laugh. So I like women. What of it? What my wife doesn't know won't hurt her. Besides, what else am I supposed to do when I'm away from her for months on end? A man has needs, you know? I'm not a red priest, damn it. Take your money and get lost. I don't want to talk to you again. So, I've actually read the book. I didn't have anything better to do during the night watch. You know, maybe I'm not being all that fair to my wife. Thanks for bringing it to me.
Fast reader. I like it. I'll be playing Arc Raiders tonight. Yep. That be the plan. If I can make it on for a cozy, we're going to play some Arc. Get some more of those sweet levels. Rude. Hi.
Haven't seen your face around here before. A visitor, eh? Try to stay out of trouble. I'd rather not have to put your name on the bounty board.
Oh. To the quartermaster.
No, that'd be Sheena. I keep this camp running and make sure everyone's pulling their weight. Idle hands have no place in Camelot's army, especially not on a mission like this. Trouble is, we've got more work than men. So if you're looking to earn some coin, check the notice board. I've posted a few bounties. I can't spare any soldiers to deal with things outside of Cuanacht, but I'll be damned if I let those bandit scum run loose.
And what does Cine do?
I handle what makes soldiers fight. Sheena handles what keeps them comfortable. You want glory and gold? See me. You want a softer pillow or a warm meal? That's Sheena's domain.
Who do you work for?
Legate Denham is in charge here. Sometimes I wonder if he upset someone higher up to get sent on this mission, because this place, it's a damn mess. Lord Yvain's acting like a maiden on her wedding night, the Red Priests are throwing their weight around, and the locals are ignoring the fact that they're all about to be swallowed by the weirdness.
Interesting.
I have no idea how the Legate puts up with it all. But, well, at least he's got me to make sure his orders are carried out.
Tell me something about yourself.
I'm Immunis Askel.
Immunis.
If you hear for war stories, forget it. I've no time to entertain idle curiosity.
This game better on controller, mouse, and keyboard?
Most of the fighting
I like
behind
mouse and
me
keyboard.
now. I've traded my sword for paperwork. Not glamorous, but necessary. Once we're done here, maybe I'll finally retire. Then I'll have all the time in the world to spin tales for nosy brats like you.
Wow.
I'll await your return.
Jeez. Jeez, Asgul.
Didn't expect to see you here.
Me either. Where is... Did he say... Oh, there is a bounty board here. Great. Get those marked on our map. Undercooked food. Delicious. Big fan of undercooked food, chat. Nothing to see here. That's weird. Why was that theft? There wasn't even anything good in there. How strange. About the bounties.
Yes?
Here's Kestrel.
Well, well. Kestrel the Piercer. We've been after her for a long time, and many of our soldiers have fallen to her arrows. She believed she was dispensing justice to the wicked, though her favorite crime to punish seemed to be simply having a few coins in one's purse.
Oh.
Well, I won't miss her.
Lol. We also have Legion of Pandas.
Hey Cohh, I don't know how many years I've been watching you, it's many. I just wanted to drop in quickly and wish you and everyone else here a happy new year.
Hey, thanks, man.
I also wanted to share the news that I finally bought a house at 40 years old, I am getting married, and now I'm finally getting to have a daughter. It amazes me when I look back a few years to see how far I've come, but I want you to know, I appreciate the stability and calm you have provided over the years while I struggled.
Dude, congratulations. My lord. Few years getting a house, getting married, and gonna have just congrats. Man, what a good year. Good luck to you, man. Good luck. Best of vibes to you and your family. And good luck on the kiddo. I want to claim the bounty for Thorn.
I recognize these remains. That's Thorn the Bloodbound. A complete madman. If you have his sword with you, be careful. It grants strength to the wielder, but at the cost of their blood. There are stories that Thorn got it from a demon he made a pact with.
Ooh.
We'll probably never know.
Oh, hey, by the way, because we always love making sure we get the right information out on here in this channel. Agamir gave us a little bit of a follow-up to the 007 thing. I'm just gonna read it out here for those that were wondering. Agamir says, I found the full article and quote about the Bond thing if you want. It doesn't sound as bad as the context. Shouldn't have trusted the internet to use full context for a quote. I know, right? Mostly like you said, they're just not doing a 60s Bond, but closer to a more modern one, which is what they likely meant. Here's the quote. Monstervine. Bond is known for being a smooth talker and at times a womanizer. Will we be seeing this side of him? And Borg. Yeah, you will. But obviously, as they were saying on stage before, the character Bond has evolved. So he's evolved through the decades, and obviously we reflect modern values. So it's not going to be your old school Bond, which would just be tone deaf in this day, right? He's a more modern guy. That doesn't sound nearly as bad as the article made it sound in the title. Yeah. I mean, it sounds like they're basically following the course of the movies, is what it sounds like. Because the movies have kind of gone a similar plan as, or the movies have also changed over the years. So I'm guessing they're just saying that. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I want to claim the bounty for Navera.
Well, I'll be damned. Navera, known as the Chillheart.
Mm-hmm.
She earned that nickname because her blade supposedly freezes the blood of her opponents. It certainly leaves marks like frostbite. Navera is said to be a Dalreator from the Forlorn Swords. They say she was too cruel even for her own tribe and was exiled.
Wow.
If you ask me, she should have stayed there. But she won't be causing trouble anymore. Here's your reward.
Cool. Why is there a giant deer walking in the background? We haven't actually been over there yet. I don't remember.
With a friendly spar. These bones could use some warming up.
Sure.
That's the spirit.
Man just pointed at me. Bro, did you just Babe Ruth me?
That's it. You're damn it all, that was pathetic. 2 strikes and I'm on my ass. What happened to me?
He just accurately counted the amount of strikes that I killed him with?
Force to be reckoned with. Now I'm just an old fool, shuffling papers and barking orders.
What? Do they have different voice lines depending on how many hits you take? Because that's amazing. Now I want to go... Oh, he always says that. Oh, that's funny. It actually took us 2 strikes and that just happened to line up. Okay, that's hilarious. Practice makes perfect. Maybe some exercise will help.
Exercise? I don't have time for that. I'll be in the grave before I see results. No, I need something faster. Something stronger.
Yeah. You mean magic?
Exactly. You're quick. I'll give you that. There are potions, elixirs.
I don't have time for exercise.
The strength I've lost. I need one of those. Not some quack remedy, mind you. Something real. Something powerful.
Oh my. Do you know who might have such a potion?
If I knew, I'd have fetched it myself. But there's talk of alchemists in the region who dabble in such things. And if anyone's got the gall to brave the wilds for it, it's you. I've also heard about some powerful stuff from the Dalreator tribes. Trust me, I'm not a fan of those folks. But if it works as they say it does, I'll take it.
Bro's like, I don't want to exercise. You got any Ozempic?
Yes?
I'll await.
Go get me some of that. Critical bounty, Sanguinor the Crimson. A once valiant knight cursed by some unknown magic. And Sir Renard. Do I have either of these guys already?
Yeah.
Nope, not yet. Cool.
All
right. So let's talk to... Whoop, where's this go? That barrel. Oh, come on. How's that barrel going to be empty? Huh. Nobody likes a man more than a man with many cheeses.
What do you want?
Okay. It's going to take all your supplies. And your wine. Your wine is mine now. Thank you. Hi.
Ah, here's our troublemaker. You've really caused a stir around here with that spectacle in front of the Menhir.
Whoops.
I had everything in order. The cart was ready, and people were all set to move to Camelot. But now, you appear out of nowhere, and suddenly a dying pile of stones lights up like a bonfire. That's bad. That's very bad.
Why is it so bad?
Firstly, because now I have to write yet another report to Camelot that we're going to be late, and that they need to send us even more supplies. Secondly, you've somehow reignited the Menhir, and this has reignited people's hopes that they can stay. And that's dangerous. And before you ask why it's dangerous, take a look around town. The recent Red Death outbreak took its toll, and I'm pretty sure things are just going to get worse and worse. But you should be thankful to them. Their hopes are the only reason we haven't locked you up for sabotaging our initiative.
Oh. Maybe I can be of use, though.
You can go tell Murig that your presence doesn't change anything about our deal, and that you are unwilling to help with his endeavors, whatever they may be. And if he doesn't listen, play along, but come back to me when you learn what he has planned.
Why do you want to take the men here?
Isn't it obvious? For the safety of all the residents of Avalon. Only by gathering the Menhirs in one place and reigniting them will we be able to keep ourselves safe from the weirdness. Avalon's population has significantly declined over recent years. We're on the brink of extinction, damn it.
Oh.
That's why we need to stick together, to take care of each
I
other.
didn't realize it was that bad.
Only Camelot possesses the necessary infrastructure to establish the right conditions for its people. If they remain here, they will die, either from the weirdness itself or from the horde of monsters it spawns. And there aren't enough soldiers here for their protection. You must know that I didn't come here just to obey orders. I truly believe that this is the only way to save everyone on Avalon.
Good show. I approve.
And what if your plan doesn't work? What if the weirdness remains a threat?
Then at the very least, we'll have bought some time for those wiser than us to think of an alternative solution. Perhaps we will invade Tuathan, like in the glorious old days. Or perhaps someone will find a way to free the derelict fleet, allowing us return to the homelands.
Drought
I
season
don't
is so
know.
3 minutes ago.
But there's one
Now
thing I'm
it's all
certain
about
of,
the
and I'll
flood.
repeat it as often as
Watertime.
necessary. Only by standing together can we overcome the weirdness. Scattering our people across the island is the worst solution, and it's a sure path to our ruin.
Why do you need that Murig?
Murig, who apparently prefers to be called Maggot, is a druid, even though he may not look the part. And druids are the only ones who know the rituals necessary to ignite the Menhirs.
Weird.
Due to bad luck, or more accurately, the decisions of my superiors, our options for druids
The Great
are
Burning.
limited.
Yeah.
That's why I'm forced to work
They
with
killed all the
Murig, and
druids.
Prophet be my witness. Neither of us is happy about that. But I'm no fool.
Smart.
I know that what happened in front of the Menhir might make Murig consider double-crossing us. He'll try to find a way to reignite the Menhir so that it could stay in Cuanacht despite our agreement. So, if you ever find out what he's planning, if he ever asks you to fetch something for his ritual, you make sure you come to me first.
Saw your soldiers pounding on some poor man's door.
Yes, on my orders. Firkett needs to give me an explanation for a very unfortunate accident in which innocent soldiers were hurt.
What happened?
One of our warehouses burned down. The one where we kept all of Firkett's inventions. My men suspect sabotage, which isn't exactly unheard of around here. I do have my doubts, though. They say Firkett is a madman, and madmen tend to be poor planners. Trust me, I know all about it.
Who is he exactly?
He's a local inventor, and as far as I know, doesn't have the best reputation in Cuanacht. At the moment, at least. There was a time when he was quite useful. He invented various machines for more efficient farming and other practical applications. But now he's apparently fixated on the weirdness, and he doesn't want to talk about anything else. People are afraid of him. Since you're already here, I might have a task for you.
Go on.
Firkett refuses to talk to my men, and the locals don't trust him. There's a slim chance that anyone would be willing to mediate the matter.
Mediate.
But he doesn't know you. Perhaps he'll be more open with a stranger and confess the truth. So, are you interested?
Resum TV says, can you please tell me why someone would not like this game? Oh, absolutely. The combat is still pretty basic. It is an immersive RPG. So the combat in this game is a little more simplistic than I would say a lot of other games of its type. On top of that, it is incredibly dialogue heavy, and some people are not okay with that. This game is an actual immersive RPG. So people have a lot to say. They really flesh out the world. There's a lot of lore. Lot of talking. Really good talking. Greatly well written and well VO'd, but a lot of talking. And then another thing people might not like about it is they did not very well. This game gives you so many options, and there's so much gear, and there's so many different things you can do with builds that it's very easy to break this game. Very easy. Like in our first run, we got to the end of this act and we're basically had over 100% crit rate. And then on this run, we are now, basically one-shotting everything. So those three issues I think could chase away some people. But I will say that like if you're just a straight up RPG fan, like the quality of the content from a lore, writing, and dialogue perspective is really, really good. So I kind of hope that they work on those issues I just mentioned in future patches, because I think that it would be awesome if they can nail that down. Yep. Thank you, Bearded Nerd Gaming, 90 Streak. Thank you. I'd love to take over the investigation. What should I do?
You can ask him if he set fire to our warehouse on purpose. You should also try to bring him in voluntarily, though knowing Firkett, that's unlikely. Do whatever you think is best. I just want to find out who is responsible for this accident and make an informed decision based on that. Here are the orders. Show them to the boys by the gate and they'll let you in to see Firkett.
Awesome.
As soon as
Okay,
you
great. Perfect. Comment. Thank you for the 60 months, buddy. Okay. A place once mine. Let's look at some of these quests real quick and see what we can do any of these. We're delivering a message to this dude's wife, Honora. Oh god, is this gonna kill us? Nice. There's Firkett's place. Oh, she's up there. Oh, this is Mary's house. Who's Mary? Hey, Mary.
Watch over us, now and in the hour of darkness. Keep us from the
Mary,
reach
did you
of
lose
the
your
weird.
hands?
Oh, by the All-Mother. You startled me, but please come in. It's been so long since I've had any company.
I didn't mean to frighten you.
Oh, it's not your fault. These days everything frightens me. Come in, please. It's safer inside, and I've had enough of saying prayers to the walls.
How long have you been alone here?
Ever since the weirdness took my husband. Over a year now. Perhaps his faith wasn't strong enough for the All-Mother, and he was punished. I have no family left. No one visits anymore, so I just sit here and pray for the All-Mother to spare me from whatever sin still clings to my soul.
What a fun existence. I hope the All-Mother hears your prayers.
Thank you, dear. That's very kind of you. Here, take this. It's a charm I made. I left it by the All-Mother's shrine for 7 days and nights. May the goddess watch over you.
Hey, absolutely, Mahadi. Glad you're enjoying it, dude. Thank you very much. Can I help you somehow?
No, but thank you, dear. I'll stay here and wait for whatever fate the All-Mother brings me. If you ever find yourself passing this way again, you could stop by. I won't ask for more than that.
Oh. Why don't you leave Camelot? Like, for Camelot.
Oh, I know. This land is cursed, and sooner or later, those who stay will perish. I would go, but I don't believe I'd make it halfway. The road is long, and the weirdness creeps in at night. I've seen what it does to people. I don't want to end up like my Lanford.
What happened to your Lanford? The All-Mother killed your husband for not praying enough?
Cruel, maybe. But gods aren't meant to be kind. They're meant to be obeyed. And if Lanford failed her, then I mustn't. Go safely.
Chat, remind me, we got to stop by and say hi to Gam Gam later, too. Okay. Ah, chat. I want nothing more than to continue playing this, but I must go. We have some stuff we're doing this afternoon, so I must depart. Chat, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. I will be back this evening. I'm not done. I will be back this evening for some ARC. And then tomorrow we've got not only like a nice big 4+ hour block in the morning, probably of Tainted Grail, but tomorrow afternoon we're doing the Game of the Year show on Drop Frames. And we have an extra hour for it, so it should be fun. So that's going to be tomorrow at 1, more Tainted Grail tomorrow at 8, more ARC tonight, probably around 7. Awesome. Same bat time, same bat place. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new to the channel, love to get a follow. We are a very happy, helpful, respectful community. We live, laugh, and loot. So we'd love to see you guys here. Final shout out for the store, by the way. The store has some limited items on it. If you're looking for a winter cardigan with little fen on it, or a beanie, those are at cohh.tv/store right now. The cardigans and Christmas stuff is going to be gone by the end of January, and the beanies have about 100 left. So if you are wanting to get any of those, now is the time. Live, laugh, loot, and all that stuff will stay, though. So if you want any of that stuff, whatever, it'll always be there, at least for a while. Thank you guys for being here. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys later for more fun and games. Thank you so much. Real quick, before I go, though, real quick.
'Tis days like today I'm thankful for stumbling upon this humble refuge where the idiocy of reality might not breach. Thank you, Cohh.
Thank you, Real Read, for the $10 tip to our mod team here. Really appreciate that, and thank you for the support, dude. All right, friends. See y'all in a little bit. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are around the globe. And as always, thanks for spending some of your life here. Bye-bye.